So Summers, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I hope you're having a nice weekend and that you get the chance to do something that you really wanted to do, maybe something that you were waiting for or looking forward to for a while, that you finally get the chance to do. You might be doing that right now, actually, by watching this video. Am I right? So I hope you enjoy it. But really, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. I really appreciate you watching. And I am pretty excited about this build because if you follow me on Twitter, maybe you were one of the people who voted for this build, actually. If you are, thank you for doing that. Honestly, I was struggling with what I was going to build next. So I really love that you and a bunch of you took a minute to vote and that I could make something that you wanted to see. If you're not following me on Twitter and you want the chance to vote on my next build, possibly, do please look me up. That's at bbdarling08s. And I should be doing a poll soon. So come join me on Twitter if you want to vote on my next build. Also, if you're new here and you like this video, you think I'm doing a good job, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to see more. I am so thankful for your support. Alright, so about this build, when I posted the poll on Twitter, I know I said like a cute cafe versus a family home, because I do a lot of family homes. And I don't know if this cafe meets everybody's idea of cute. Honestly, when I first started, I was like, it's gonna be all pastel hues with some baby blues and all white porch. And then it started leaning kind of rustic. And you know what? This map choice really influenced that lean. Because I knew I wanted to build in Carbondale. I haven't done that a lot yet. And I loved this little lot right here. And it feels rustic, like with this wooden deck style and the weathered kind of buildings around it and the street planters. And it just felt right to mix up the colors and textures and go a bit darker with this reclaimed wood wallpaper from Eco Lifestyle, but also in the sign, which is actually fence pieces that I put together. I don't know about you, but I have places like this by me and I genuinely like them a lot. I think it's so great and really creative sometimes what places like this do with recycled stuff. There was actually a place by me where the tables were recycled from doors that no one needed anymore. And the metal stand pieces were made from old bikes. And I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, like, what a creative way to reuse something that someone wasn't using anymore and that it didn't go to waste. I also actually love the idea of ordinary things having a history or a story that not everybody knows about, but it's real and kind of nostalgic. If I was a sim, I probably would have that trait where I love stories. And I'd probably be a regular at like those maker places in Evergreen Harbor. Facts. So I imagine that this type of place is perfect for Copperdale, where the buildings look a little historic and like they're reusing some pieces. I also thought that it made sense here to have a bike up ordering window. I don't get to do it exactly because I'm sure the cafe counter doesn't work like that. But that's the idea here with these counters outside and the menu in the window. And I really liked that. Like I said, this build started with more pastel colors. And what you're seeing now is like my fourth attempt at this cafe. But I did move one of the previous tries to Brindleton Bay, where it looks more like it belongs there, but it's definitely more coastal, seaside feeling. So if you want to see another cafe with lighter colors and that sort of style, I am planning to have that for you coming up soon. Back to today's build, I am using the new Book Nook kit that came out earlier this month. And I know I said in my last video that, like, really honestly, I don't think about buying the new packs when they first come out, but this pack came out in the middle of this build and I really needed it. So I was like, get in my cart. I really like it. I thought the creators did a great job. I've been exploring it with I made a couple of dollhouse videos. You can see in my YouTube shorts. Honestly, I had the most fun making the whodunit room. Have you ever played Clue or Cluedo? It is one of my favorite board games. And okay, so I put all of the weapons from the game in the dollhouse room, except for one that, the killer took with them, right? I really was laughing to myself as I hid the little weapons around the room. I don't know if you want to see it, but if you do, tell me if you can find all the weapons or you can tell which weapon is missing. It was really fun for me. Anyway, I was also really excited to see in the kit that all of the shelves weren't full. Some of these shelves are empty, which I was like, oh, these are perfect for, any kind of storage. Right here, I didn't want to put counters behind the espresso machine because it felt too bulky actually. So I really loved that there were these empty shelves in the kit that I could use here. And honestly, I'm probably going to use them quite a lot because they're perfect. The new decor items slap. There's this house-shaped item that if you lay your book over it, it will hold your place, but then your book becomes the roof. It's really cute, and you'll see it in a minute. This vase and candle combo is so pretty, and it comes with a bunch of swatches. I don't know about you, but I've been asking for more vases in the game, and not just urns, right? And this combo, I think it's great. Here is where I'm building a pretty big bookcase, which is awesome because that's not something that you could do in the game before really. Plus they came with multiple swatches, not just for the shelves, but for the books too. Like if you've ever tried to make a book wall before this kit, you have probably tried to use the base game bookcase that's like a single tile, because you needed it sometimes. But the things on the shelf don't change. So really, you did just have the same bookcase 3 times. There wasn't anything you could really do to make one big bookcase. I stopped what I was doing to get this screenshot because it's happening to me right now. This situation. Have you been here, done this? And the top shelf has this pyramid thing, and just to try to make each bookcase look a little slightly different, I'm just trying to find things to put over it, because not a lot of things will fit completely over it. But the books still all look the same, of course, so it's just an effort. That's from my base game only build that I was able to upload earlier today, actually. So I'm really happy with this new kit and that you can actually make one big bookcase or wall of books. Also, this book tray, sorry, not sorry. That's going to be something that you see in all of my builds now because I love it. I love it so much. It's adorable. I mean, you can put it anywhere. It looks good on a counter. It looks good on the couch. And I really am a tray person. I like putting things on trays. And we don't have enough tray options in this game. So to me, this is perfect. Okay, so this cafe, I didn't want it to be boring, right? I wanted it to have plenty of things to do. So I have this small kids area, there's the games table, the chessboard, a couple of laptops, and the cupcake machine. So something that I didn't really think about when I first started building was that your sim cannot buy and own this cafe the way they can with a restaurant. And I was like, so that's fine. But I already built the kitchen because I thought, someone's gonna want to make baked goods. And I understand that technically in real life, you can't just pop into the kitchen and make yourself some cupcakes, but here you can. So, if you don't keep a cupcake machine somewhere in your Sims' home, like maybe there's not enough room in your pantry, or however that is, your Sims can come to this cafe and skill build their cupcakes and pastries. Or, maybe they want to bring something special to a party or a neighbor. They can stop by here and make a batch. There's also a grill in case your Sims get snacky for more than a scone, and bikes and some gardening planters. If you want to plant some fruits or what have you, so your Sims can pick up some fresh garden items to put in their pockets or to use with the cupcake machine, they're there. I hope that you like this build. You can check it out on the gallery if you want, or if you've already downloaded this build, maybe you're enjoying it. I'd love it if you left me a comment, and please do like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'm gonna wrap up my commentary here. I finished the build with plants in the street planters that I got from Debug and the bike rack. Before I go, are you familiar with the name of this build? Excelsa is actually a type of coffee bean, so I thought that fit really nicely. Thanks again for joining me for this episode. I hope that you have a really great week until I see you again, which hopefully is at my next episode. Bye now.